and welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm CJ, or some of you call me He Says I'm Cute. It has been a hot moment, but glad to see everybody back. I just need to, actually we're not even worry about those settings today. Alright. Hey Mace. I hope you're doing well. It has been a while. I am not completely, like, the necessary stuff is here. Hands are still in boxes. Hey Tina, hey Elena. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm gonna take it slow, kind of doing some unpacking. Hey all y'all over on Twitch. Oh. I know I have to spend the koi soon. So we got 3 days left to spend. So they did fix the timing on how long we have to spend the koi. But I still need to earn some more. We might. Milestone 5, you can go collect. I feel like I'm so behind on all of this. How are you guys doing with this event? So a lot of people asked when we did the machines to produce like the gifts and the eggs if they could do something similar in producing or using the trucks. Hey Suzanne. I haven't tried it on my low farm and I haven't been able to. Hey Katina. But I'm not surprised that it's harder on the lower farms. To an extent, because you're limited on what you can produce. And I think for a first time event, from what I've been able to play on this farm, it hasn't been too bad. But I know there's a lot probably of adjusting that they're going to have to do. The points seem really inconsistent to me. So and I feel like I keep running out of a lot of stuff. It's been really hard. Yeah. So this is what my... Hey H-Dale. Hey Cindy. I was really disappointed when I looked at this. So this koi fish fence is $6,000 for 2 posts. I'm like, that's all you're gonna get is what you see in the picture. It takes 2 posts to make that. So when you go back in and you look at this one, and I was like, that is a crazy amount. Like, we don't normally get the opportunity to get like a second one of these unless we're in the diamond shop. Hey Nada. I'm going to guess that this has a little bit to do with you're working way harder. A, you're playing more. B, you're likely to spend diamonds to produce the items. But some of the ones in the back are good deals. Like, this is only $10,000 for 5 puzzle pieces. That's a really good deal to me. But it's no difference than this one here. But it is when you get towards the back. I'm not a huge fan of them doubling the price of the fish kites and the drummer. And I think this fence should have been $5 to start with, because there's no other way. It wasn't in the diamond shop, but and we've had the rustic ones before, so those are repeats. I actually thought they'd be a little bit more. They're so cute. I am so glad that they're using this, though, to allow free-to-play players to get a way to have something that was in the diamond shop as packs to begin with. Lena, unfortunately, I think this is going to become a new event. Do I think they may make adjustments? Yes, especially if we give the right feedback. But it's going to be all about whether or not they listen to the community for feedback, and the community giving the right feedback, not just saying it was too expensive once you got to the back, but why is the justification, or you would have liked to see this. I'm not planning on getting more of the fish or the drummer. The drummer's cute by all means. The fence, I really do wish that this was 2 sets of 5s that we were getting. I think these are just fill-ins. I think for kind of a trial, it's alright. Not much different than what we get in the catalog for Easter and Christmas. But when you start going back and you can see where they've added here, the pricing gets a little wacky on some of these. And then some of them, they're not bad at all. I mean, two puzzle pieces here for $40,000. I was like, where did they come up with that number? You go a page before and 5 is $10,000. It's going, I mean, 1 chick voucher for $15,000 and 2 for $60,000. They're making the free-to-play players who are unlikely to... Yes, now I can check your design. This is where I have a hard time. Because somebody like Mace, who's free-to-play, isn't going to be spending diamonds to speed up machines, products, and the paper isn't really functionally. I think they've worked on it and tweaked it, but it's not functional enough where I can go in and be like, okay, let's see. I can go get shirts. There's like, actually, that one wasn't sold, huh? Most of the time they've been sold lately. I think they've worked on it to try to give us some, but it is struggling. And they need to be able to make it so that we can spend our coins better. I have a feeling I have to upgrade my internet. I switched internet providers when I moved. I'm not sure it can handle all of this. Nada, you want me to check out your farm? Mace, you've got the decos out. Let's see what the decos look like, and then we'll go. Yeah, I think my internet dropped. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to probably upgrade my internet here. I don't have Um, I wasn't sure then what internet speed we need. I went to fiber instead of the. I went. It's been an interesting change. Miss, I like your design. And I was happy to see that the some of these came back. The rustics are so cute. I do wish we had the fence though that was with the rustic on everything. Hey cute kitty! We've seen it used more and more in the decos, but we do not have. Okay, so it doesn't look bad with 2 sets of the kites and drummers. That's not bad. Because you've worked really hard on this. You've worked really, really hard. You did a good job with that. Especially to have them both already. Hey, Bee! Okay, let's take a look at Nanas. I feel so behind because I haven't had time to play much. I'm trying to catch up. You have your rustics out. These are really cute. I'm hoping that the bushery comes back. And I really did like the Wisteria Bridge. That was like, mwah, just absolutely loved the. Because while you were trekking, I was packing and cleaning like immense amounts. None of this is absolutely gorgeous. I love. No, it says my stream's fine. And I hope it is for bales. This I did buy the Wisteria Tree Bridge. I could not help myself with that. And I did get 2. So really cool. Hey Peter! I'm really thinking that this is what I have a design and I really want to see, and I'm gonna put something together. See who can do it. So hopefully here, maybe next week, I'm gonna challenge y'all to a little something. But now you did a great job. Your farm is so pretty. And I'm hoping some more of these decos come back. I got my first gazebo. So pretty. And I have high hopes with the Olympics this year that they do some more of the. This is Derby related. But I'm hoping that they do some more of the Olympic decos in an event. I know part of it's my internet, probably a little slow, y'all. I will try to get it upgraded by next week. As I know, with having fiber. So, I gotta be honest, I have not registered 2 of my kids' farms, but I have registered this farm, and I did it before everybody else got the announcement. I was able to, because I am going to, I've got some actual kind of cool things in the works now that I've just got to juggle my internet with my packing and things. I'm hoping to get some Squad Busters stuff going. I haven't checked it out too much yet. When it globally launches, I'm gonna have a content creator code for Squad Busters. And I'm really excited. It is unfortunately my full He Says I'm Cute for right now. I mean, it's just for 1 month. It's just a trial. It is just a trial. It will coincide with Squad Busters. So I will share more information on that as it comes. I've got some videos to hopefully record that'll get that out and give some more information. And yes, Peter, I have been. Not that I've made it anybody's knowledge. Oh no, Tina. Can you go in and change? Okay. So if you can't get to your Gmail account, you may be able to go in, and if you change your email in your Supercell ID, Russell, it's not a big deal. It's really laid back. I don't have any restrictions on today or anything. I'm seeing how I have fiber internet at my new place. Yes, Peter. So I'm kind of testing to see how the internet works. And may have to up it a little bit because I'm on. Peter, I haven't actually really answered that for anybody. Just kind of taking it slow and trying to do what I can and get there. But I guess I'm going to have to answer because, yeah, that's a rough time for her right now. I think we've gotten over hopefully I think besides an ear infection, gotten over the worst of everything that I've had going on. Oh. Even with support, Tina? Because there were a lot of people who used accounts when they first started that then got closed, like school accounts and things. And Supercell did give them a one-time allowance to change their email if they could. Suzanne, she is okay. They had to, unfortunately, put down the cat. Her, 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 it was Daisy, I believe. Her namesake. And it's just really hard to. Oh, that's right. It was Nemi. That she lost, and so I saw part of it. I sent my condolences, and I was in the middle of trying to get the last of things moved and cleaned up. And it's really hard when you lose a pet. So I definitely feel for her. If you, Tina, if you've spent real money, you could do it. If you can't access because they closed it. Google now has this thing where you guys have to log into your emails once every 3 to 6 months, I believe now. If you have it so what I do is I have it forwarded into my main account and it's kept it open so far. But Google has been changing some of those because people created accounts and then they've left them or they created them for something like this and not been in them for a long time, and they're trying to free up some of the names and spaces. And the policy changes that are happening over in like the EAU are really making an impact. Okay. You guys, we've hit all the milestones for the Golden Week. Hey, Roro. So we're not going to get more free. But every little bit does help. I know it's going to be hard on the small farms. I will, Peter. Just she didn't, Lena. She didn't go into details with it. I guess it's just from old age. Gotta restock some of these. Ooh. Somehow I've left almost all my peanut bushes. Bunch of free helps for anybody who wants some. Because I do have my flamingo bought. I had to buy it last week. I haven't shared the code, but I know the hat for Squad Busters is out. The code. Ricky has it posted up on his page. I will share later the code for the hat. We have gotten that far. I don't know if that's in the... Nope. They took the reward thingy. The one down for it. I was hoping to see. should probably come back when this one leaves. Okay, so if you're, from my understanding, hey Ian, how are you? If your envelope disappeared, you didn't confirm your age. But I don't know 100%. I know a lot of people have reported gone. There's a lot of been like privacy changes. You have to accept certain things to be able to have it. Oh, what did I miss? Yeah, and you can email them support. You can talk to support about the fact that your envelope. You just have to prove it is a. Well, this is the flamingo, but Russell's working on getting. I can almost guarantee you guys we're getting more flamingos. Hey, Jen. Ian, be nice. Jeez. I know. I'm surprising everybody by being live. I'm actually moving. I'm somewhat surprised. Still not quite 100% recovered, but I'm glad to be back and working. Yeah, I missed y'all so much. You have no idea. I feel like I'm so behind in what's been going on in Heyday. I did buy my flamingo. I expect us to get more in the next update. Because quite a bit of us had enough tickets to buy the flamingo. They can't go too much longer without adding more. So I suspect when we do, I'm going to go with June. It's going to be before birthday that we have our next update. And I suspect that we'll get at least one more, if not two, flamingos at that time. I am excited. I still am of the opinion we should have more than one birdhouse and should be allowed to place them in other places. But I will probably hold on to that opinion until I'm blue in the face, and it'll never change. And I hope everybody else is having more luck with. I feel so behind with getting their koi to be able to buy everything. And you can still buy the flower shrine, the wish plaques, and the serene stroll. And there's booster packs, and if you guys need them. But I'm really hoping that we can see some of let's see. Also, I was saying to oh yeah, I like the bunny deco. I still have plenty at 14. Yes. You can only keep getting the koi for until the reset of Wednesday. So here's how it works. They've kind of changed and fixed. So originally it said leaving in 1 day, 13 hours. And which is true. So you only have the rest of today and all day tomorrow to earn your koi. Hey Shelly! Once you've earned your koi, you then get the extra time to spend the koi, which is usually 2 days. So they have we've got to start adjusting. They usually give us like a 2-way leniency. Can only have 20. So you can have more than 25 Russell for chick vouchers. However, if you don't spend, let's say at the end of the month, like if this was the end of the month and I collected my 5, I'm at, like, let's say it put me at 26. I can go in, get the chick vouchers in here. Let's say I'm up to 28. I've done that. If you don't spend those and get yourself back down under 20, then your chick vouchers and your farm pass are affected for the following month. We're just going to find them all. So in some ways you can have more, because if you have 25 chick vouchers, you can still get the chick vouchers in the catalog. So if you have 25, and I mean, there's not really seemingly a point because they're not going to add it. But when I was really close and was waiting for it last month when they released the Flamingo, I went over. I had 27, 28 by the time I was done. Man, I had quite a bit when it came to spending them. So you can still collect them. Exactly. They didn't cap for the catalog. They didn't, for any of the events, they're not capping the... They did change it. They've only left it in place for the farm pass itself. And it is slightly... I haven't tried it myself. They've stayed under the 25, or under 20, because you get 5 each month in the 3 if you buy all 3 farm packs. So I have been spending to be under 20 the whole time. Welcome back, Russell. So I am hoping that... I don't know if they capped it. It used to be 22 or less. Things aged out. I am really glad to be back. Still a bit sore. Still have I have a ear infection. But I am glad to be back. I have missed y'all so much. And I feel like I've not played in forever. I am clearly behind. I haven't spent any koi. This is legitimately all I've earned. And I totally bombed on the derby this past derby with everything. Somehow I managed, with all of it going on, to be able to do the Blossom Derby. Totally bombed a regular derby. So I'm definitely glad to be back and able to do this one. for this next one coming up. So I'll be back for streaming. Mace, yeah, have to. Sometimes you just have to. It was not originally my choice. So there's a lot on Greg's. If you guys haven't looked at Greg's, there's a lot out here. I'm really hoping. I know that in the movie tickets we're getting the Bush reads, but they seem to be the least common. Peter, I am to the extent of almost everything that I absolutely have to have is in the new place. Everything else is in storage. I don't have a bed set up yet. So that's been fun. Not everything's unpacked. But I am here. I have my computer. I have my laptop. I don't have my big computer set up yet. So I at least have something. I can come back to working. Which was the A. And if it hadn't been extremely wet from rain this morning, I would have streamed from my porch. Because I have a porch. But I am completely out of my old place. Which is a very big relief. I did not get the pig bus either. I wish I understood it more. Yeah, Peter, I seriously thought about taking a nap instead, but I wanted to see y'all instead, spend time with you guys. I have not had a lot of sleep, but I will get there. I did buy one of the wisteria bridges, and I'm hoping this means that this new white wisteria could come into the game more. And we have more of the like yellowish green wisterias out. And then the weeping cherry, which we don't get outside of the pack. And look at these new tiles. They're so cute. I mean, so cute. And yes, I am pleasantly surprised that this valley, we have a sanctuary valley with a very cute sanctuary deco. Yeah, we have some really cute stuff. Look at the hummingbirds, you guys. The hummingbirds, they're just so cute. And the cat's in the blanket for the picnic. This looks like a valley or a sanctuary deco. Yeah, deco. They've done a really cute job with Greg's Farm. You know, Miss, I know you'd like to see them, and I'm not gonna say I wouldn't mind it either. And I understand why we get they have the diamond packs. That this is unknown, but my guess is this is gonna end up being a diamond deco pack. Hello, other CJ. I would expect the tiles, the flower bed here, and the hummingbird, they all tie in together to be a diamond deco pack. I could be wrong because the cats also have it. The flower tie-in on the top there. It'll be interesting. We have the birthday coming up. We all know that birthdays have a huge theme to them usually. And I think it's too early, but they may be giving us little clues. And I don't mind waiting the year for some of the deco. Like, I didn't buy the bus. They would spend $20 on it. It wasn't like my favorite. So if they bring this back in a year or two, I'm okay with having waited for it. And then it becoming part of like the Diamond Deco or the Farm Pass is the free deco, or into the Diamond Shop and getting another way. I think that's a great way to be able to offer some deco that they may have lost some money on to players who are free to play or can't spend that money. I really do think it's a great way to do it. Oh, I'm sorry, CJ. That sucks. Let's see, we've got the other big flowers here. I'm going to go with another event will come. Most likely. I don't think we're going to get 2 sets of Diamond Deco packs. So maybe another event like this or the Task Road will offer some. There are quite a few options that they've now thrown in the game that make it a little bit harder. Even the Farm Pass is offering exclusive, like this honeybee tiling. It's from the Farm Pass and it's exclusive there. I think they're trying to get more people to buy the Farm Passes. And it is a good deal if you want to spend money in game. I really do think it is, even if you're buying just the first one. But I know not everybody can, and one of the perks has always been you don't have to play, you don't have to pay to play this game. And it's the only game where you can 100% say you don't have to pay to play. I have gotten 4 brick pass from the movie tickets made, so I've been lucky. What's a 24 of the brick pass? I do wish they'd come a little more frequently, but I will take them as they come. And their town's cute. They use the custom, that's a custom deco. All of them should have a discount. And they are. It may just be a different way that they were introduced. Hold on. Let me check something. So they're not always a discount, but they're the. It's kind of like the diamonds. You earn extras from them. So instead of a discount on the past, you're earning more points for like Clash Royale. And then you're getting more from. So it's kind of based on the game you play. And I don't really play the other games to tell you enough. But you're getting what looks to be something very particular for the game. Heyday is one where it is free to play. We don't have rankings and points. So it makes sense that we don't get points the way that they do. Oh yeah, I still have some sitting. I'm almost out. It's almost time to make some more again. This is the first time I think I've run out in a really long time. But in if it makes more sense to have discounts, if that's what the community would want on the points, because like I said, I don't play them, then the community needs to get together and be like, we want that. Do I think the sanctuary is going to get bigger? If they're going to keep adding more animals, they're going to have to. And there is room to make it bigger. I would like to see it bigger. I think the town could be expanded. Even. I mean, we really could get rid of most of this tree line here, but it depends on. You guys think about it. Look how big our main area of Heyday is. Now this is a kind of like jump screen, and it's not even as big as even the valley, which is another type of jump screen area. However, it's close to the same size as the fishing. It's a little different sided, but it is close to the same size there. I think we definitely could have this expanded. Fishing area could even be expanded. Will they? Not unless they do some major upgrading. Personally, I would love to see some major upgrading. I'm still not the biggest fan of the birds. And I don't like that they're not optional. All the rest of the pets in Heyday are optional. Except for these two. And it seems like you're really forced into buying them, and not everybody wants to. Not everybody has all of their pets. I think you get a really good turn on your investment for your pets, but not everybody has to. Shelly, stay safe. Thanks for coming. I wish I had a little bit better luck with getting saws too. They seem to be my rare. And if anybody hasn't noticed, they've also seemingly upped our bar usage. At least in my game, I've seen an increase. So even though we're having to produce the bars instead of the ores, which I wish they would reduce the time for. The bars take a long time to make, and the slots get pretty expensive to go too far out. And right now we're only needing like 4 of one. And I like that we're, especially as you're higher level, you don't need the bars as much. Unless you're making the jewelry, because you're not upgrading your your personal train, which takes the bars. You're not doing those upgrades, so then you're like, okay, it's making jewelry. And they only ask for like a core set of some of the jewelry. And now they've added other things, which really drives me nuts. Like, Gracious Bouquet should not be a derby task, because you have to spend diamonds. Voucher trucks on Wednesday. So not only so here's my thing on that, Mace. This drives me absolutely nuts. We started this event, and you had to trash your entire board. You could not. That's something I hope they fix. They could not make this just automatically convert over. Wasn't surprised, because when we do any of like the M trucks, he said, if we do any of the voucher trucks, we have to trash the board. I would love to see them spend some time that they really put some effort into making this the same, so we don't have to trash it. Because it's almost not fair. There's no way to prep ahead. And that's the downside of the trucks. But if you consider that downside over somebody like, let's say, Jen or Retta, who really love to send boats, Josie, then, thank you, Mace. Then for them, probably trashing a truck order isn't that bad. But you lose. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say your barn is stocked enough that you could probably produce half of what comes up. So you only have to lose half an hour of time versus potentially 4 hours if you can't fill a truck, or you're not spending the diamonds to speed it up. That isn't as bad. But we're going to finish this. Automatically switch into vouchers. And how many people want to bet? We'll do it as a poll. That's what we'll do. So I almost guarantee you, do you think we will have to trash Hey, Boo. Yes. No. Okay. Starting this poll. Do you think? Oh no. Sorry, Boo. Do you think on Wednesday? Because we're gonna go directly at reset. This is how it will go on Wednesday. And this is what I'd love to. I mean, at worst, you're waking up to things. We normally have to trash the board to get the voucher tracks, but we're going to go directly from these koi tracks into voucher tracks. Do you think they are going to have it set so that we can switch over, or are we going to have to trash? I am going to say we're all going to log in on Wednesday morning and have to trash a truck board, so it'll go back to normal, and then switch over to trash the orders. Usually Peter, but we have never gone from an event. We have never gone from, let's say, a Ben Sem truck event, okay, into like a voucher truck event. They've never swapped it directly from one type where we needed this to having a different one. I agree, Jen. I don't think their system, I wouldn't necessarily smart enough. I think it could be, but and they'd still rather take the half an hour than I would. It just sucks because you can't prep. When we get 2 times coin, 2 times XP tracks, you can prep your board, which is fantastic. It means I can come in and I can spend this time right now. I could have all these going and then come in and just, there goes my 9 truck orders, and hope everybody's there. Oh, I'm buffering. I don't do a lot of them, but I hope I'm not buffering too bad. I'm gonna have to upgrade my internet. The person who, so where I moved to, they have fiber. Fiber is much better. But congrats. Which machine did you get, Peter? I got the stew machine since I've last been on. Alright, we're gonna close the poll. Most of you agree. We're gonna have to guys agree. We're gonna have to trash to get our vouchers. No way to do it. But again, at least we're only waiting half an hour. So that's not bad. Oh, I ought to wait for that one. How many birds do I have to buy? I know I have at least one. I still have 3 birds to buy, and I don't know how I'm that far behind. I have enough to buy 1. But I've not been really... Oh, I know how I got behind. Because I did try. I tried 1 month with the Super Pass and was over. And I didn't get all of my check vouchers for it. You have to be at like 19. If you want all 3 farm passes, you have to be at 19 or below the start of the month. And then if you want the if you're only getting the first one, you got to be at like below 21 or below. I did call it a super pass. How do you want to distinguish it? What is it? There's 3 levels of the farm pass now. There's the party pass, the regular OG farm pass, and what is the third one? I forget what it's called. I'm just calling it a super pass. If you buy all 3, you're getting the super pass. Because you get the super boosters. Mega. Okay. No, I like super better, Russell. I'm changing it. I'm changing it. You get the super farm. Look, you get the super boosters. We're gonna call it the super farm pass. I'm not. Thank you, Mace. The party pass, the festival pass. No, I'm going with the super pass. That's my own term. It's fine. I always think of it because you get the super boosters when you get all 3. I'm gonna go with, if you buy all 3, it's now called the super pass. I don't know what else I'm not calling it all the different names. I mean, one generic name for all 3. You get just the... Well, they've taken the beta off, but yes, it's still huge complaint to the... You get to the very final, and especially after triple farm pass XP at the end of the month, there's nothing back here for free to play players until you get to the last spot. They need to add at least one more thing down the bottom. The free road should get something, because those players are working hard to get to this final one, even on the free road. And like, for me, at my level, 39,000 XP is not like, whoo, and 2 gold vouchers. Oh boy, let me just work hard on it. I mean, for the most part, it's at least, I wouldn't say laughable, but it's not great. I'd like to see that changed. And I wish these super boosters, I mean, they've upped them to 3 in here, but there's some changes that could be done. And we could definitely rotate out, like, we've had enough months where it's been the deeds, and I'm getting 20 deeds in a month. Switch me out. Switch me over to, like, rotate it, like, every 3 months it's deed. Every 3 months it's the stakes. Every 3 months it, and then everybody's at least every 3 months going to get the rare in the farm pass. I don't get the maps there. I mean, like, for lower levels, sure, I could understand if you're in, like, your 30s to maybe 70s, you don't have all the maps, but there's enough out. Okay. Beta is technically the term used for testing. There's 2 different types of beta testing. And technically, the beta that we're used to seeing isn't truly a beta in the sense of what they use it for. It's just a more commonly known phrase. It means that it's a software is a test. It's developed enough that people can use it more. Hey y'all, I have got to go. It is later than I thought. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all on Thursday night or next week. I hope you all take care. Happy farming, y'all. Bye.